Hello, welcome back. I'm going to show you the results in a few minutes, but first I want to explain why my surgery. For many years, I was always happy with my small with being um like with nothing technically. For many years, I was good. I was always happy for it because I was always able to wear um, t-shirts, tops, like things that I don't really need, like a bra, because I knew like I don't need them, and I was always happy. It was always good. My sister, my mom, my friends, they had more than me, and I was like most of the time I was okay, like maybe once in a while, oh yes, I would like to have them a little bit bigger, but most of the time I was happy because I was like I'm happy with my body, and I was always good. It was nothing like to say, oh I would like to change it or something. I was always okay. But um later, especially um this year, I was like at the beginning of this year technically, well it was last year, I knew the last year, but the beginning of this year, it was when I was thinking more, and I said, um, I would like to have them a little bit bigger, not because I just want to feel like not just I feel insecure or something like that. It was just because it was something like, why not? I want to have them for a period of time. Could be maybe forever. It could be like 5, 7, 10 years. It's something that I know I'm going to be okay with it. I know I'm going to be, if I want to remove them, I mean, most of the time will be. That's most of the time now. The surgeries are pretty safe. Of course, you have to do your search. You have to know exactly where you're going, because it's your body. You always need to know where you are going, and it's always very important to know that. But in general, I was like, for me, it was something that I wanted to do it. And if in the future I want to change, they can just do it, and I mean I can have the surgery, and it would be okay. It's not something. It's not something that I kind of like will regret forever. Yes, probably my body will not be the same after a couple of years, that's for sure. But it's something that I think it's very important to do it, not in your early 20s, because I think it's when your mind is like it's starting to analyze specifically what you want, and over the years you are going to change. First, especially now with social media, it's you see many cute girls in social media, and you feel like I I am not the same, and I feel I need to do more, and that's definitely something that was gonna keep you bothering, and maybe in a couple of years you want to do it because of you saw many girls in the internet telling you you should do it, and it's not like that. It's something that if you want to do it, if you're okay with it, if you're okay knowing that your body will change forever, it's something very important. Because even though if you want to remove them, you're gonna have scars there. Right now my scars are pretty small after a month, but even though I know my body, if in the future will not be the same, my body will never be the same. And for me, growing up with my family, I always felt okay. I always felt safe, and I always feel like I don't need to change anything. It's right now in my middle of my 20s when I want to do it. When I know I grew up in a safe environment, knowing that I love what I have. I love if I have something small, and knowing that in the future I am going to make right decisions. Like now, I know it's something I've done, and I know there's no way to go back. Because if it's about documents, if it's about like something external, you can always like fix it and always do like, okay, we can change here. If I don't like the color of my sweater, I can always change it, or I can return it if I haven't used it. There is always something that you can exchange. But if it's your body, it's something that will be forever, and it's something very important to think about, and it's something very important to you to know that your body will not be the same, will not be, it will be forever. And I know I'm saying forever so many times, but that's because I think it's something very important to know, and it's something that especially now teenagers are watching videos about girls and girls in their 20s, and they are growing up too fast, and I think they don't look anymore like teenagers. They want to look like in their 20s, and I think that's something I wasn't growing up in that. It was, my environment wasn't the same, so maybe that's why it took me time to do the surgery, because I grew up playing with toys, and I was always, I mean, the social media, it wasn't really close to me. It was more like my friends' work and my school. It technically was something that, no, it was like only watching TV, like movies or something like that, but it was not really like, oh, I want to look like her, like her body. Was more like, oh, she's like the movie, oh, she's really good, but I was like, no more than that. I haven't even it was completely different than now. But it's definitely something to, if you are thinking to do the surgery, take your time, analyze it, if it's something that you want to do, because it will change your body, your mind, and it will be something that you will have to wake up every single day. You will see your body, it's not the same. Your mental you are not gonna think the same way, because it's different, and it's something very different. Because right now, if I want to, of course I am not able to work out yet. I mean, walk, yes, but no like doing upper body. But if I want to go to a walk, I'm thinking to wear my sport clothes, and it feels different. And and when I'm looking in the mirror, like, oh, it looks different. It's not like something big, but it's something that it looks good in my body. It looks okay. And it's something like, wow, it looks different. It feels different, and it's something that makes me feel happy right now. Of course, it's only a month, but I'm very happy with my results after a month. I feel okay now. The first couple of weeks I wasn't able to move my hands, but now I feel definitely good, and I feel definitely okay with it. Well, that's are my results. And maybe you think, oh, it looks big, or it's okay. Well, it's only a month, and it's going to change more. It's not like right now, it's not like the right size, or it's not like, oh, it's going to look like this. And it's going a little bit down, because I did 300 cc under the muscle, medium profile. So what I know, it's what the doctor said, it's going to change in around 3 months. But I heard it's from other people who have done it before, it may change for like in 6 months, so sometimes in a year. So it's definitely not going to be the same. Sometimes as well, that separation here, it may be like it's sometimes it's like two separate, sometimes it's like together, and all of that. But now for me, after a month, it's kind of like separate. But of course, I am wearing the post surgery bra, so it's helping me to be together. And for me, I am petite, so and I think for me this size, the size is good. And of course I went to different doctors. One of them said 285, I think, if I am not wrong, and the other one said 300. And of course with 285 maybe it will look a little bit smaller, but I thought it was like, well, if I want something different, I wanted to do 300, and I was with 300. And of course, if you want to do it, you have to change, you have to think about the size, and not because if someone looks wow, it means, and if someone has this similar size weight as yours, the one for her might be the right for you. Why? Because sometimes your natural body, your natural breast are different size. They have different size. Some of them can be a little bit bigger, some a little bit smaller, and the two different. So sometimes those are the ones. If you go to the doctor, if you see a surgeon, he will check if they are the same size or similar, or they have small differences. In my case, my surgeon, he was looking if they had the same size, but they have a differences very small. It's very small, the differences. So he said for the two size, from one number would be correct for the two. So I was 300, and it was okay, and it was pretty good for me. But of course, the surgery is pretty fast, so it's of course with anesthesia, with your surgeon will tell you what you need to do and all of that, and you are going to feel okay. It's pretty fast. I did in New York. Why? Because I know it's expensive in New York compared to Miami or Colombia or somewhere else. But I didn't want to travel, and I didn't want to stay in a different place, and I knew it's going to be more expensive, but I just wanted to do it in New York. And of course, to do it, you have to think about who is going to help you the first couple days, because you need someone to help you. You are not going to be able to use your hands a lot for the first couple days, so it's something very important that you have someone there to help you to do those small things. But in general, for me it was good. After for me the first, and you are not able to sleep like from your face. You need to sleep from your back, and you're going to feel okay. But if you are someone who likes to work out, that will not be possible. Your doctor will tell you, and after how many weeks. For me it would be after 3 weeks, so I have to wake up 2 weeks technically more to do upper body. And in general, for right now, I feel pretty good. Of course, your doctor will tell you what to do, what not to do before the surgery and all of that. And in general, it looks, and for me, I'm happy with my results, and it looks great. And definitely, and if you want to have them, of course, look for someone who is good, who knows what he's doing, who knows how your body is going to react and all of that. Take your time to analyze what you want, and if you want, buy the different size, and you can try on with your clothes and see which one do you like more, because it's something that it's in your body and gonna stay forever. I heard from a friend of a friend she have done it, and I don't know where, I forgot to ask, and she said the first couple days for her it was okay, it was good, but later one of them fell, so it's like one was here and the other one was there, so it was a big differences. And of course she went to her doctor she went to a different doctor, and she had another surgery, so she had 2 surgeries to fix the other one and to put them together. And I don't know what happened or how was that possible. So definitely if you are in the process, take care of yourself, and if you maybe want to wear something cute, something to look wow, you have to ask your doctor if it's okay or not, or maybe if you want to wear something tight, maybe it's not possible yet, not in the first couple of days, because your breast is going to be sensitive, and they are going to be sensitive. Everybody is different, so some bodies are more sensitive than others. So in my case, I am not very sensitive, so my body is healing pretty well. I don't have any problems right now. After a month, I went to my doctor the first week after the first week of the surgery, and after a month, so it's good. I don't have any problems. So right now I'm if I see any differences, or maybe if I have any problem in the future, I will always let him know. And of course, looking for a surgeon. I was always looking for someone who had experience in petite, like someone skinny. Why? Because I know if they are skinny, he will have an idea. Okay, if it's skinny, CC looks great, but he will know kind of like what size should be good for me, because I have something in my mind, but maybe it's too big or too small. And looking on social media, like petite girls with breast implants, I was kind of like having an idea like what size. I was always between 285, between 300, because I saw many petite girls in a similar size, and I was like, okay, something similar. And when the first doctor told me you should get a 285, I was okay, it's okay, and it's kind of like similar to 300. It's very small differences, and sometimes in your body it's going to look bigger if it's maybe 285, but depending on your body will react, so it may look bigger, it may look like what you expected. And so it depends. Everybody it's different. So for me right now, the differences between here, the space, it's kind of like big. I mean, I'm on the beach, and it's like I mean, with the post surgery bra helps me a lot to keep them together, but if I am not wearing it, I have a space, like I have a space here, and it looks like I have a space. Hopefully it will change, and I know it has to change, but I don't know how much. And it could be like a little bit more, it could be a little bit, can be maybe a small centimeters, which will be okay. It's not going to be a big problem for me, but in general I think the results are good, and I feel happy. And of course, I am the person who always walks like this, or stand alive like this, and then anywhere like kind of like that. So it's always good to put so good as to do your back like straight, because if it's here, of course it's something different, and it's gonna, you always have like small pressure here, like something like to help you to do this, and just keep your back straight, because of course it will help you to do your posture straight. And in general, the results for me were good, and I don't have any problems, and it's been only a month. And as I said before, if you want to do it, take your time. If you need to go to psychology to ask question, to have therapy, to know if it's really what you want. Do it. It's always good to know what you want, but it's always good to take your time to do it, because it's not good, I think, in my own opinion, if you're underage and you're thinking to do it in the future. I think it's not good. Not good yet, because maybe you're thinking yes when you're underage and you want to do it, but after you will maybe regret, who knows. But if you are in your early 20s, think about it, make your research, take your time to know if it's something what you want, and analyze the prices, because it's expensive, and take your time, analyze it, who's gonna be able to take care of you. And maybe sometimes it can take you a year. For me, it took me like around I think 8 months, if I am not wrong, to know for sure it's something what I want. It's something that I want to do it, because I knew for many years. So I was always happy with my results. I was always happy having nothing here, and of course now I was like, okay, I'm not in my early 20s, and I am mature enough to know if I really want to. And of course I asked the doctor if I would be okay in the future if I want to have kids, and if I want to breastfeed them. And he said, okay, yes, it would be okay, it would be good, it will not affect any of the anything. So I was okay, so it's not going to be a problem, and it's something I want to do. Of course, I talked with my friends, with my sister, with my mom, to know if it's something that I really want to do it. And I have been watching videos about girls that they kind of like regretted having breast implants, because it's something that is going to change your body. So I always knew it's something that is going to change my body forever. So I've been watching them to know like what they were thinking about when they were younger, and what they think about now after removing them. So it's always good to know, to take your time, analyze first if you want it. Okay, why do you want it? Where do you want to have them done? And of course analyze all of those small details, and keep watching the videos for the correct size for you, and later watch videos about people who regret it, because I think it's very important as well to know if something goes wrong or if something goes well. Like, it's always good to know the good and bad of the situation. And for me, after a couple months thinking about it, like after years knowing that I was happy with it, and now doing something big, like a big change, I am happy with my decision right now, and I know for sure for tomorrow I will be okay as well. But in the future, if I want to remove them, I am going to remove them. But right now, I'm happy for it, and I know as well one of my friends, she have done it like 10 years ago, and she's in her 40s right now, and she's happy for it. She says she never regretted it, and she likes the way how it looks. After 10 years, so it was in her near 30s. Of course, she took her time to analyze if it's something that she really wanted, and yes, she's been with them for like 10 years or maybe more, I'm not sure. So it's always good to know. If you have friends, ask them to know about their opinions, their suggestion. It's always good to be informed, to know exactly how it's going to be, if it's going to be painful, if it's safe or not. It's always good to know. Take your time to analyze where do you want to do it, if you want to do it in the US, or if you want to do it in Colombia or somewhere else. It's always good to take your time to analyze if it's good or not, because it's surgery. and any small mistake could be really bad, because it's a body, it's a human body, and you're going to sleep, so you are not going, your body will be, it's very important. It's always very important to know how about the doctor. Take your time to analyze a good doctor and someone who's have done it many times, and especially if it's your type of body, so he will give you his suggestion and you will have your own opinion, so you will know exactly how it will go, and you will know exactly if it's something what you want. Take your time, and I hope this video helps you a lot to take the right decision, to help you to know if it's something what you want. Personally, I am happy for it, and I have never been so happy like now, because I feel like, oh wow, after 20 years I have something and this feels crazy. Sometimes I feel embarrassing, because it's like if I'm well, right now it's kind of like it's fall here in New York, so with sweaters and all of that, I mean nobody will be able to see it, but I know summer they are going to see it. I don't know if they are going to ask me, oh, your body looks different, well, especially looks what happened, or I don't know if they are going to ask me or not. But if they do it, of course it's something that I always wanted. A few of my friends knows about it as well, and they were happy for me because they saw me I was happy, and it was something that I am glad I did. So take your time, analyze it, because it's always very important. You never know, so take your time, analyze it a lot. Take your time and I hope it helps you a lot, and see you next time for another video. Have a good day, have a good night. See you next time. Bye.
Así que trépate, actívate, así cálate.